So I want to talk to you guys about pushing yourself to the next level. Now there's different degrees about all of that. The big thing is you want to start with a rock solid reel and website. You want to be able to sell yourself as a cinematographer and show that you're a professional, that this is what you get paid to do every day. You've invested all this time into working on sets. You've invested it into school, into education online. You've invested it into gear. You've really become a well-rounded cinematographer. So how do you push that and get those bigger jobs, get that higher rate, and keep pushing yourself? Start off with a rock solid website, have a reel on it, have multiple reels. Right now I'm working on a narrative reel and a commercial music video reel, so I have multiple looks, as well as maybe put your Instagram page on there, show your visualness, show your style. When people are hiring you, they're hiring you for who you are as a cinematographer and what style you're gonna bring to their work. There's tons of different camera people out there that they can go get. Why should they be hiring you? So make sure you have a good website with a solid reel that's right there, concise, ready to show. I don't want to go too deep into websites because I don't want to necessarily tell you how to build your website, but there are different ways where you can kind of quickly build it. There's sites like squarespace.com, which lets you build out a really nice, beautiful looking professional site very quickly. I believe it costs a little money monthly, but stuff like that. You can also go to WordPress and design your own site for free after you get the domain. The big thing is to present yourself in a manner that you'd like to present yourself as not only an artist, but really a business person and really kind of a production company. In a sense, DPs are looked at as the kind of backbone to the way the whole project is going to look. Another way to kind of push yourself is by entering festivals. Now, if you've shot something or directed something yourself, you want to push those into your own festivals, but you also want to go to the directors and producers of stuff that you've shot and have them enter it into festivals. If anything, if they don't win a prize, you can at least go and start networking and meeting people. It's also a really great place to start looking at seeing what other cinematographers and videographers are doing and sort of not necessarily stealing their style, but try to incorporate, how did you do that? Like, how can I learn from that? As a cinematographer and how technology is moving constantly, you want to stay on top of the game and like what's trending, what looks nice, what are people trying to shoot. I think that's the best way to really kind of push yourself as far as like what imagery is out there. So get out there, go to festivals, network, learn, start to figure out how you want to present yourself and your style, and try and get your own work up into those festivals. Doing work for free is kind of a hard thing to talk about. You kind of have to do it coming out when you first started, whether you went to film school or not. Doing little projects for free will help you get going. It'll help you get content for your website and for your reel, as well as it'll help you network. Now, as you go on 4 or 5 years into shooting, I'm still doing work for free every so often, but that's because you trade favors for people. I have a couple of guys that I work with who are like, hey, can you come on, bring your movie on, and maybe one day you can rent some of our cameras for free someday. Okay, so I'll go on, I'll work for free, and in that sense, we can exchange, do a work trade. So there's always that. There's also ways of just having friends who have passion projects or really need that one extra guy to help out. That can really work in your favor as far as networking, as far as getting favors done later. So working for free kind of depends on where you feel as far as, is that worth your time? Do you feel like it's going to get you more gigs later? Do you feel like it's going to help your career personally? Or are you doing it as a friend? So there's a lot of different ways to look at it. The thing that I would say is the worst thing is don't work for free on a crappy production. The worst thing is going to work for someone for free and then it being awful and terrible and you're not gaining anything from it, even spiritually. Because if you're out there as an artist shooting something and you hate it, there's no point in doing it.